Let's make Korean BBQ short ribs. We got some short ribs, so let's make Korean barbecue style short ribs. At least my take on the recipe anyways. So this will be pretty quick and easy. First thing we're gonna do is make our sauce. So this is the sauce that our ribs are gonna cook in. We're gonna be using a slow cooker today, but you could use an Instant Pot, or you could just braise it in a pot on the stove. So we got a half cup of soy sauce, half a cup of packed brown sugar, 2-packed apparently, 2 tablespoons of sesame oil, 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar, about 4 cloves of garlic, but I'm going to cheat and use this stuff here. Roughly the same amount of ginger. Crushed red peppers or red pepper flakes. And then I'm going to add some gochujang. It's a fermented red pepper paste. I believe it's Korean as well. So this is just going to add kind of a little bit of that umami flavor. It's a little bit spicy, but not too spicy. Once that's all done, we'll mix it up. And we set it aside. All right, and we got our short ribs. We're just gonna season them up. Salt, pepper, and garlic. Make sure you get all the sides. And the board seasoned, so we're just gonna use that to get the ends. Now, with a screaming hot pan and a little oil, we're gonna put our short ribs in there just to get a little bit of brown on the edges, on the outside. So we're just looking for about 30 seconds aside. And this is just gonna add flavor. We're just looking for a quick sear. Once our ribs are seared, kill the heat, and then we're going to transfer them to the slow cooker. All right, our slow cooker is on low. Let's get those ribs in there. All right, now that the ribs are in, we add our sauce. Put a lid on it and cook low for 8 to 9 hours. Or if you're in a hurry, you could do on high for probably 4 to 5. So when your ribs are getting close to done, let's say 20 or 30 minutes away from being done, let's make some rice. So we've got 2 cups of rice. I would say this is about a long grain white rice. Just follow the directions in the packaging. I'm using a rice cooker. You could just easily use a pot on a stove. If you really want me to make a rice video on just how to cook rice, let me know. I'll make it happen. So we put the lid on, turn it on, and now we wait. Once your ribs and your rice are done, remove the ribs from the crock pot and put them in a separate dish. Let it cool for a minute so the fat and everything else separates. Skim the fat off. And then you're left with your sauce. Pour that into a saucepan right here. And then we're going to put this on high heat. And we have a mixture of 3 tablespoons of cornstarch, 3 tablespoons of water. So we made ourselves a little cornstarch slurry. And this is just going to help kind of thicken that. Cornstarch is great to thicken stuff, sauces, etc., etc. But you got to make sure to mix it with water first, otherwise it could get clumpy, and we don't want that. So, the more you know. All right, So once our cornstarch slurry is mixed in, we're going to stir it in. And then we're going to let this cook until it comes to a boil. We're going to let it boil for 2 minutes so it thickens a little bit. And then we're going to add our carrots. And we're good to go. And then as we're getting it up to a boil, which we're almost there already, we're going to stir in our carrots so they cook with it. About 1.5 cups of carrots. Now we're going to let it boil on high heat for about 2 minutes. While everything's getting ready, almost done, I'm going to go ahead and take some green onions. Get rid of the bottoms, the tops, and then we're going to cut these on a slight bias. And now we plate. Now it's time for a bite. Here's our short ribs, rice, some scallions, the sauce. Let's try to get a bite of a little bit of everything. Come on, scallion, you can do it. The richness from the beef, the sauce, that mixture of spicy and sweet. A little bit of umami there with the gochujang. Gochujang, sorry, I'm probably butchering that word, I'm sure. It's fantastic. If you are a fan of, Korean barbecue, or if you haven't tried Korean barbecue, give it a shot. This is really good. Let's go ahead and see if our little buddy Nash likes it. Let's make sure and give him a piece with no onions here. Hey, buddy. Oh, good boy. Look what we got here. Some Korean barbecue. What do you think? Oh, you can't eat the fork, buddy. Looks like we got a winner. So go cook something. Cook better. Eat better. Live better. That's it for now. Peace.